Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Tuesday, August the 19th of the beautiful year 2025. And we are back for our first of the semi-final matches. We are after session number 1, and as you can see on your screen, HANA leads 6-3 against RURCZAK. Today we play our final session of this match, and we will know who is going to qualify to the top 16 of the 2026 Paldas Cup. The loser will get a second chance in the third place match later, but the winner will be safe and will get a qualifying spot. So, first thing first, let's take a look at the bracket of the tournament. Let's see what happened so far. We have RURCZAK, who is seat number 1. Yeah, didn't have to play a single game. Due to being seat number 1 and due to Dewey no showing for session number 1 and forfeiting session number 2. So RURCZAK played first games in the tournament already in the semi-final match against HANA, and as you can see is 3-6 back. On the other hand, HANA had to play 2 matches in round of 14 against Dobre and then in the quarterfinals against James. And this valuable experience paid off for HANA. HANA is in the lead. As mentioned, the winner gets the direct qualifying spot. The loser will get a second chance. In the other semi-final we have Le and Serenity. Those players will play on Saturday and Sunday. And we have already Trisky and Furio, also known or registered as Frank for the September tournament. Hello guys, welcome in the chat. This is what we have in terms of the tournament, in terms of the players. Well, already qualified. Maybe let's show you. Let me show you how the things are looking right now. So we have 3 players qualified via paldastetris. These players are Merke, Tugi and AVGeek. Tomorrow we will know the first player qualifying via Paldas Classic. It will be either RURCZAK or HANA. If it's RURCZAK, you can see RURCZAK is provisionally put in the PDM standings. So RURCZAK could make this spot free because you can be qualified only via one of the paths, so to speak. So those PDM standings will be playing a role as well. If, on the other hand, HANA qualifies, and then RURCZAK stays as provisionally third in the provisional, but then RURCZAK has a second chance in the third place match, so this still can affect the PDM standings after the third place match. So let me show you what's the standings in PDM. So far the players already qualified are shown with this comment: Swiss, Tugi, AVGeek and Merke. So Shuichi Sam, they're not affected by this tournament whatsoever. So if RURCZAK qualifies either today or via the third place match, then the next player who is not qualified is Gunther, and Gunther would get the provisional spot from PDM standings, and this will also affect the ELO standings because, as you can see, Gunther is provisionally qualified via the ELO standings. So Gunther would also make a free spot. So there are some things which can happen. And also, Helvetinku Sitoista in the chat. Hello, welcome, dobry wieczór. You speak Polish, or are you only like pretending to speak Polish? Welcome. Yeah, so as you can see, and Hannah also in the chat. Hello, Hannah, welcome. So as you can see, there might be some changes, and there will be some changes. We have, for example, Le in the second semi-final. As you can see, currently the leading player in the ELO standings. So all of these things will be changing, and as we know more and more from the classic results, yeah, I will of course update the other standings so we can see what is going on. But we still have Paldas League in October and November, so 3 direct qualifying spots up for grabs there as well, and also two remaining PDM tournaments. The next one is in September, and the registration is open. So if you wanna register, here's the link. And Nightbot is finally working, so you can join the server, you can register for the tournament, and you can try your best as well. But this is all of what I had to say of this things. This might seem a little bit complicated, but yeah, I will try to help you like understand the process. So the most important things: Merke, Tugi, AV Geek, those players are qualified no matter what happens. 3 players from Classic who get those top 3 spots, and 3 players from Paldas Leagues who get those 3 spots. Those players will be qualified directly, and then, not counting those 9 players, we take 3 best from PDM standings, and then 4 best players from the ELO standings, and to complete the top 16. So the priority is Paldas Swiss, Paldas Classic, Paldas League. We have 9 players, then we get rid of those 9 players in the PDM standings. We take 3 best from PDM standings, and in the ELO standings we get rid of all 12 players from Swiss Classic League and PDM standings, and we look for 4 highest placed player there. So this is how we complete our top 16 of the 2026 Paldas Cup. Okay, I won't be like talking forever because our players are waiting to play the match. So let me remind about the rules first. We play level 18 starts only, no line cap. SPS controller and handcam are the mandatory things for this event, and the matches are played in a best of 19 format, which means we've divided those matches into 2 sessions. Session number 1, 9 games, happened already on Sunday. HANA leads 6-3, and session number 2 is today with the remaining games, up to 10 games possible if needed. We only had 1 decider in the best of 19 format. It was in the super event between Merke and Tugi. Yeah, they played 3 matches against each other in 2025, and all matches ended in a decider. 1 match was won by Merke. This was the match which guaranteed Merke the win in the Paldas Swiss tournament. Tugi won the final of the PDM in May, being 1-4 down, and yeah, in like a week or 2 ago, there was this match between Merke and Tugi in the best of 19 format in the super event, which Tugi won 10-9. Yeah, top 3 players advance to the top 16 of 2026 Paldas Cup. I already said it, so let me show you first our player profiles. And hello Micho, always nice to see you, and your beautiful language in the chat. RURCZAK with the ELO rating of 1742, HANA with the ELO rating of 1653, but yeah, this is only the 4th official match for HANA, so this rating will be adjusted for sure. Comp PB for RURCZAK 671, Comp PB for HANA 629, and this Comp PB was set in the first session of this match. I will show you the stats after the first session just in a second. Yeah, we saw the path of the both players to get here. For RURCZAK, I show this 2025 stats because yeah, before this match started, no matches played for the Polish player in this tournament. For HANA, I show the tournament stats, so the stats combined stats after the matches versus Dobry and James. Yeah, and those are those stats. And now we have the match stats after 9 games. RURCZAK with the highest score of 578, HANA with this new comp PB 629. The match started pretty shaky, to be honest. RURCZAK and HANA had some early top outs in the early games, but then they were able to deliver and played a pretty high level match. Yeah, HANA has an advantage of 3 games going into session number 2. So a lot of work to be done for the Polish player in order to get back to this match. Will we see? A close match? It all depends. Yeah, the first few games of this session will tell us more, and yeah, I think it's time. It's time to start this session, and let me see if the players are live. RURCZAK is live, and what about HANA? HANA is live as well, so let me bring the players to the screen. Yeah, we have RURCZAK on the left, HANA on the right, and as always I give you the pieces for the first game, which will be EB C3 3C4E, sorry. And as always, it's your decision, dear players, if you wanna play an increment or reroll. It's yeah, whatever you prefer. We will stick to that as an organizer, commentator, I don't know, rest streamer. I have no preference whatsoever. So it's up to our players. Yes, HANA is fine for increment. I assume RURCZAK as well. Yeah, so players agreed to play with the increment, which is fine, but yeah, players, as always, you can change your mind during the match if you think like we are in a pretty bad sequence of pieces. Yeah, we can reroll the seat every single time, so yeah, please keep it in mind as well. Yeah, so it looks like RURCZAK is ready, HANA is ready as well. So let's start game number 10, the first game of this session, in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, good luck and have fun, players. Okay, so RURCZAK is in, HANA is in, and we are in session number 2, first game of this session. And yeah, we play today as long as one of the players has 10 games on the scoreboard. HANA needs only 4, RURCZAK needs 7. So HANA starts with a little bit of a tower. Oh, now a misshift of the JPs. This will force HANA to burn few lines. RURCZAK meanwhile with a clean board. But HANA is ahead in score. Now RURCZAK with this Tetris equalizes, so we are neck and neck. 22, 23 lines in. Yeah, and we'll see how the whole match and the session will look like. As mentioned yesterday, the players had quite a shaky start to the on Sunday, 2 days ago. That was the first session, but then they were able to deliver. And what we're going to see today, it's already better than in the first game of the match when RURCZAK topped out with 29k. So already we have a step in the right direction. 161 for RURCZAK, 135 for HANA. 40 lines in, so still a lot of 18 to be played before we transition to the 19 speeds. Oh, now RURCZAK's board is okay. Gets the long bar. It's all fine. 186 for RURCZAK, 161 for HANA. Now 59 in, both players with 180k, so we are neck and neck. And both players with a pretty efficient play. Yeah, RURCZAK needs some efficient play today. This 3 games deficit, maybe it's not the end of the world, but there is not much room for error. So HANA definitely has a little bit of a, so to speak, comfort zone. I don't know if it's the best way to put it in English, but yeah, my language skills don't allow me to make it more accurate. Yeah. So HANA with 305, RURCZAK with 333. But HANA is 4 lines behind. So with this Tetris at the same line count, it's 6k difference in favor of RURCZAK. So the Polish player with a very small lead, like 1/4 of a Tetris. Or 6k is a little bit more than a triple, because triple on 18 is worth 5,700 points, 6,000 points on level 19 speeds. Okay, so RURCZAK gets now 2 long bursts for 2 Tetrises in a row. HANA can't get those 2 Tetrises, so this is a chance for RURCZAK. So RURCZAK was able to build this 1 Tetris lead, yeah, due to the situation we saw a few seconds ago. Yeah, every advantage going into 19 will be very useful. I would say that the players present a pretty similar level 19 potential. So having any kind of advantage going into 19 will be very useful. Yeah, RURCZAK with 542 already. Highest score for RURCZAK was 578 in session number 1. So RURCZAK definitely trying to get a better score already in game number 1 of this session. And HANA with 540 as well, so both players start with a pretty good score. RURCZAK transition with 560. HANA can transition with 560 something as well. Yes, so we are basically tied going into transition. So level 19 will decide who takes this game. Oh, and RURCZAK misshifts some pieces. Can RURCZAK do anything to survive it? I'm afraid RURCZAK is going to top out. RURCZAK tops out at 575. So HANA, you need 576, and HANA already gets the score. So HANA takes game number 1 of this session. It's game number 10 in the match. Yeah, this was very unfortunate for RURCZAK, this top out on 19 speeds, and HANA leads 7-3. $585,443 is the final score for HANA, so 10k more than RURCZAK. But the most important thing is that we have a result, 7-3 for the American player, and the Polish player is in a tougher situation than this session started. So is this match running away from RURCZAK, or will we see an epic comeback? Let's find out. The players are ready, so game number 11 starts in a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Yeah, but we had a pretty nice, good opening game. Let's hope that the players can keep up. With this level of play in the remaining games of this match. Yeah, so as you saw, that was a very close game on 18, and this one misdrop on 19, which ruined RURCZAK's board, was the decisive factor of game number 10. And to be honest, I kind of expect like more of games ending like this in a way that some small details would be the factors to decide who wins the game. Okay, meanwhile RURCZAK with 164 at 34 lines, HANA with 143 at 32. .236 for RURCZAK, 173 for HANA. Both players needed to skim a few lines here or there to regain the control over the board, and now they are all fine. RURCZAK with 261 after 57 lines, HANA with 199 after 52. So with this Tetris, with almost the same line count, HANA was like 40k behind. So around 2 Tetrises lead for the Polish player right now. .91 for HANA, now 314, RURCZAK with 353. So RURCZAK, yeah, is still around those 2 Tetrises ahead. And once again, the players having very clean 18 game. Of course, once in a while you will get those like tougher sequence when you need to skim few lines here and there. But this looks like a very, very solid game by both players. RURCZAK with 446 after 92 lines, HANA with 362 after 86. Now HANA needs to skim few lines in order to regain Tetris readiness. And HANA is Tetris ready. RURCZAK with 448 after 94 lines. So this is a massive pace by the Polish player. This is a game RURCZAK needs. RURCZAK wants to come back. Yeah. Such games like this have to happen. HANA not a bad pace at all. For 16 after 103 lines, this is not a bad pace at all. But pace at all. Sorry. But now RURCZAK gets into a little bit of complications, and is waiting and waiting, and finally gets a long bar for a Tetris. This helps a lot. And RURCZAK with 508 after 115 lines, HANA with 442 after 111. RURCZAK with another Tetris, 531. Yeah, so RURCZAK with back-to-back 500k scores. And this is looking already like a better session for RURCZAK, but will it convert to a point in the game? And 20 down 03 in the chat, roofing for HANA. Hello, 20 down 03, 580 for RURCZAK, so this is the best score for RURCZAK in this match. HANA is going to transition about 4 lines, so RURCZAK is ahead, and RURCZAK needs to stay alive as long as possible. HANA transition with 520, so around 60k is the lead for the Polish player going into transition. And now let's see how long those two players can survive and who of them will take this game. HANA already with some complications. but doing a great job in order to survive it. Something to the left is needed. RURCZAK opens the well, so RURCZAK stays alive as well. Get some pieces over. HANA needs to get something to the left. And we are on level 22 for RURCZAK, level 21 for HANA. HANA needs to get something to the left, but doesn't get the quick tap. HANA tops out at 154 lines with 540. RURCZAK with 616. RURCZAK finally takes a game. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Yeah, let's see how far RURCZAK can go with this game. Is it a beginning of a comeback for the Polish player, or was it like only one game? We'll find out later, but it was a very, very good. Oh, and a nice Tetris for RURCZAK. RURCZAK takes this game with a 656-040. Well done, RURCZAK. Nice way to come back. And two-time Grime in the chat as well. Hello, welcome. Yeah, so RURCZAK takes this game. It's 4-7 from the Polish player's perspective. Yeah, so HANA still maintains those 3 games advantage after session number 1, but we already have a great beginning of session number 2. And let me turn the light on here in my room because it's getting darker and darker, and I will start game number 12. Where is it? Where is the chat? Sorry guys. Here is game number 12. Starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so 656 for RURCZAK was... Oh, and Helvetin Sitoista doing poet strats with the 0 in the chat. Nice skill. Yeah, so nice beginning of session number 2. Those 2 players show that, yeah, they deserve the spot in the semis. Only one player can win the match, but good news, the loser of this match will get a second chance in the first place match. So yeah, but if you wanna win, you wanna probably do it today and don't have to worry for the third place match. And of course, if you win today, you get a 40% of the prize pool. If you win the third place, only 20%. Another proper prize pool. Guys, we are currently at $111.11. If you want to make the prize pool bigger, feel free to do so. Both of the players fight for the share of the prize pool. As mentioned, 40% for each of the semi-final winners and 20% for the third place finisher. Yeah, so feel free to contribute. Feel free to support. That's only one of 3 signature moves I master. What are the 2 other signature moves? Can you please remind me what they are? So we have 132 for RURCZAK and 115 for HANA. These are the opening scores in game number 12. So looks like RURCZAK is getting some good paces today. Totally like different RURCZAK than we saw on Sunday. Maybe RURCZAK needs more pressure. Tugi spin. I think every one of us can do Tugi spin. It's like probably the easiest thing to achieve in Tetris. And Akibar, of course, this is also not a tough move to make, but surviving after Akibar, it's then a totally different story. Yeah, so thank you for reminding it. Helvetin Sitoista. Okay, so so we have 293 for RURCZAK to now 316 HANA with 243. So it looks like RURCZAK found a way to like consistently outpace HANA today on 18. This is maybe the first game wasn't like that big of an outpace. It was like only a few K difference. But yeah, as for now, RURCZAK is the one who is more efficient on the 18 speeds. And in the previous game was also able to get a pretty nice post-transition game. $378 for RURCZAK, 341 for HANA. HANA with a Tetris. RURCZAK waits for a long bar to get a new Tetris. There was a kind of a risky move by RURCZAK, but got a long bar in time. That's another Tetris. 105 lines, 425 RURCZAK, 390 for HANA, so 35k, 1.5 Tetrises lead for the Polish player. 20 lines to go before transition. Yeah, this game maybe doesn't have that massive pace of the previous ones, but it's still a solid game by both players. 500k still possible. RURCZAK needs one more Tetris to get 500k. HANA 2 and some change. RURCZAK with 521 already, HANA with 466, and both players approaching transition very soon, so I hope they are aware of the board state and the line count. They will be able to play some nice 19 play, but RURCZAK gets some terrible pieces just before transition, but RURCZAK is able to reopen the well, and a long bar would be cool, and gets a long bar for a Tetris. 559 for RURCZAK. What is HANA going to do to survive? Gets a long bar over, so HANA is still alive, but the board is very difficult. And what are our players gonna do here? HANA is trying to downstack it, and it's kind of working. RURCZAK is ahead in points, so HANA needs to do some magic to bring the board down. Oh, but those misshifts kill the game, and HANA tops out at 504, 503 is the top out score for HANA, and RURCZAK with 578. So RURCZAK in a great consistent performance so far now. 578, 960 is the top out score for RURCZAK. 575 in game number 1 of this session, 656, now 578, so 575 in game number 1 of this session was actually RURCZAK's lowest score of the session. RURCZAK's win another game. It's 5-7 from RURCZAK's perspective. Well done, players, well done. Very nice session so far. And yeah, let's see what the next game will bring. Okay, so the players seem to be ready for game number 13. So let's start it in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, so RURCZAK was able to win 2 games in a row. And now let's see what happens in this game number 13. Will it be an unlucky game for one of the players? Actually, it has to be unlucky for one, as every other game, because only one player can win a game. Unless we have a tie, but then we have to, redo the game, so after various attempts, sooner or later we will get a game winner, so yeah, we'll see how it all develops. So we have RURCZAK with 80k, HANA with 72, so pretty similar scores as for now. And the music is gone. Let me check what happened. Okay, the music is back. So, RURCZAK 127, HANA 142. And both players need to fix the board. Yeah, RURCZAK is now Tetris ready, 155, HANA 173, so HANA takes around 1 Tetris lead right now. Yeah, so this is like the first time and in all the games in this session that HANA is kind of able to get 18 advantage. And Serenity also in the chat. Hello Serenity, welcome. Are you ready for your semi-final match against Le on Saturday and Sunday? Have you trained more or not? Any updates? Any progress made in Paldas, Serenity? So, RURCZAK 227, HANA 182. HANA needs to downstack. And gets a nice dirty Tetris. Dirty or center well, I'm not sure. Okay, brain fart for me, sorry for that. 296 for RURCZAK, 216 for HANA. So RURCZAK now once again in the lead, but RURCZAK yeah, would like to get some good pieces and gets them. HANA gets some good pieces as well, so both players taking advantage of the sequence and building nice Tetris ready. Oh, improved my 19 to 145. That's good. That's good. That's cool. You might need some 19 play against Le in the semi-final match of yours. 227 RURCZAK, 277 HANA. So RURCZAK once again is ahead on 18. There was a short moment for HANA, but now it's like going back to what we've seen in this session so far. As mentioned, definitely different RURCZAK than the one we saw on Sunday, struggling with 18 play. Oh, and HANA with a nice, that was very nice. That was very nice for HANA. Now 368 for HANA, RURCZAK with 441. And Arbaro is raiding with a party of 4. Hello Arbaro, hello the viewers of Arbaro stream. We are currently in game number 13 of this best of 19 match between RURCZAK and HANA. It's actually the 4th game of this session. After session number 1, HANA led 6-3. Now RURCZAK was able to reduce the deficit by 1 game. It's only like 2 game advantage from HANA's perspective, and we play as long as one of the players reaches 10 games. We play best of 19 match. RURCZAK 4th game in a row with a over 500k score in this match, so very good performance by the Polish player. HANA can also get a 500k. So HANA also, all games ended for HANA with a 500k or more. So both players very good and consistent performance so far. Now RURCZAK's board is getting out of control, and HANA transition with 530 to RURCZAK tops out 538. So HANA, you need 539 to take this game. 539 is needed. 539 is needed for HANA, and HANA can't complete the chase down. What happened? 538 for RURCZAK is good enough to take the game. Oh my god, what happened? RURCZAK takes the game, and it's 6-7 from the Polish player's perspective. And guys, we are in the match. RURCZAK is back. It's only 1 game difference. everything, and anything can happen from now on. Oh, that was a close game, but that was an important game. Being 5-8 down and only 6-7 down, it's a very big difference in terms of the match standings. The momentum definitely on RURCZAK's end right now. Can HANA stop the bleeding and win the next game? We are going to find out very, very soon as the players are ready, and game number 14 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Will this match end in a decider? What are your predictions, guys, in the chat? What do you think? We want 9-9, says Furia. Okay. But can our players handle this 9-9? Serenity is rooting for HANA. Okay. Yeah, but I'm kind of, my question was like kind of, you know, is it like probable that we can see a decider no matter who you're rooting for? But I was kind of wondering, what do you think? Is this decider realistic? $138 for RURCZAK, 102 for HANA, so RURCZAK 30k ahead in this game. So once again, RURCZAK getting a better, a slightly better start. HANA will win on decider, says Serenity. Okay. Any other predictions, guys? Any other predictions? 170, and HANA means flower in Japanese. Oh. Yeah, RURCZAK has done a pretty good job this session, that's for sure. But you know, the job is not done. It's only 6-7 we play until one of the players win 10 games. Including this one, 6 more games possible in this match. Okay, so does HANA mean something in every language in the world? No, I cannot, I don't see any meaning for this word in Polish. Yeah, HANA means nothing in Polish. Yes, yes, Miko, that's true. So we found a language. Okay, 272 for RURCZAK, 269 for HANA. So we are going to have a pretty neck and neck situation right now. Okay, RURCZAK with some nice schemes, patiently waiting for the long bar, doesn't want to risk too much, and there is a little bit of a drought, so this drought management from RURCZAK was something very nice. 340, and also from HANA, so both players now with a pretty good pace. RURCZAK with 325, HANA with 319. Good one, Miko, good one. Okay, but let's go back to our players. 349 RURCZAK, 344 HANA. RURCZAK got a long bar for a Tetris. Oh, and HANA blocked the well before 2 long bars in a row came. And this is now getting very difficult for HANA. Can HANA survive the board? Oh, this is very difficult. HANA needs a long bar now. Where is the long bar for HANA? And there is no long bar, and HANA tops out, and RURCZAK wins another game. 349, 2-3 for HANA. This is the top outscorer, and RURCZAK has already more points. RURCZAK takes the game, and from 3-6 starting the session, we are at 7-7, guys. What's going on? What a comeback from RURCZAK we see today. And what an amazing pace, RURCZAK. Of course, if you wanna play this game out, feel free to do so. If you wanna have another 500k in a row, feel free to do so. This was a 4th game won by RURCZAK in a row. Yes, RURCZAK gets another 500k, and yeah, this is a 5th game in this session, 5th game with a score of 500k or more, and also the last game of the first session was a 500k for RURCZAK. So this is a 6th game in a row in this match for RURCZAK with a score of 500k or more, and let's see if RURCZAK is able to somehow survive this board. It's not an easy board, and this long bar mischief, yeah, means GG for RURCZAK, but 546,840 is a very, very good score. GG's RURCZAK. And guys, we have 7-7, 5 games to be played, theoretically. So basically, yeah, we started with a best of 19 and we are down to like a best of 5. Oh, okay. So we have 5 games in this session. Theoretically, 5 more games to be played. And I have some difficulties with the music on YouTube today, which I would like to... Okay, I will check it later. So, the players are ready. Game number 15 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, both players are doing very well today. And the last game was the first game for HANA with a score below 500k in this session. And considering the previous session, HANA had 2 games, the last 2 games of the previous session were over 500k, so HANA was on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games 500 plus streak, which unfortunately ended. What happened to HANA? Okay, guys, the controller issues, and also there was a seat mismatch. HANA with a different seat than RURCZAK, so we will replay this game no matter what. HANA, don't worry. I saw the controller issues, but also we have different seats. So HANA, feel free to check this and maybe a new controller. We will play this game once again. There was a seat mismatch and also the controller issues. So don't worry. I would like to give you a little bit of a break because I also need a short break for myself. Yeah, the viewers, you know, the nature is calling, so to speak. So I will show the match stats after the games we have played, and HANA, you can try to check if you wanna play on this controller, on the other. I will come back and I will give you a brand new set of pieces, and then we'll continue with the match. This is my solution for the situation, because yeah, I need those few minutes for myself as well. I would like to apologize for that, but you know, when nature is calling, you can't do much about it. So I will be back as soon as possible. Okay guys, I'm back. I hope you didn't have to wait too long. Yeah, you can see the match starts on your screen. Yeah, pretty even stats, so to speak, after 14 games. So I think it's a fair score, 7-7 after 14 games. And let's see what's the situation. HANA, can you please give me an update? Are you fine to play with this controller, or do you need more time or something? Please let me know. What's the situation with your controller right now? Is this controller good to continue? Looks fine now. Okay, so I will give you brand new seat. Yeah, but I saw, but even if we didn't have like this controller issue, there was a seat mismatch. I can't like recall who of you got at the wrong seat, but anyway, the last game that doesn't count. You have a brand new set of pieces, and please use them for game number 15, 5-7 EC C6. Yeah, so it's getting more and more intense in this match. 14 games in, 7-7, 5 more games possible to be played. 3 of them have to be played, so this match decides either on 17, 18 or 19 games. And we are even. So whatever happened. It doesn't count anymore. 5 more games possible, and those games will decide the outcome. Correct version, correct playstyle, correct seat. RURCZAK. Okay. Yeah, so let's see if we will have a correct seat when you start the game. The players are ready. Game number 15 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Five seven E CC6, 5-7 E CC6. Yeah. So we are on the correct seat. We are in game number 15. The comment is correct, says Serenity. Okay, so it looks like we have a lot of correct things today, which is good. And HANA has 2 points advantage over RURCZAK. Those 2 pushdown points make the difference. Oh, and the RURCZAK starts with a little bit of a high board. Man corrects Fink and Amigo. Since I'm heading good. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, but don't disturb Miku, he is shitting his pants before the decider, so give this man a break. 76 for RURCZAK, 98 for HANA. So HANA started a little bit more efficient this game. Oh, but as soon as I said it, HANA misdropped the J piece, but it's a pretty easy solve. It's HANA with a nice board. RURCZAK as well, 102 for RURCZAK, now with this Tetris, 125, HANA with 167. So 2 Tetrises lead for HANA after 34 lines. And HANA needs a long bar soon. Gets it. 195 for RURCZAK, 198 for HANA. So pretty close game it is. Okay, so another good game going, another 500k plus potential. Tetris to chess in the chat. Roofing for HANA. Hello, welcome. RURCZAK 360, HANA 307. So this is now a time where RURCZAK was able to build a little bit of advantage, about 2 Tetrises, maybe a little bit less. And we are in game number 15 of this best of 19 match. HANA gets a long bar for a Tetris. And now should be able to deal with this board. RURCZAK meanwhile with 410. And RURCZAK gets a long bar for another. That's 461 at 105 lines, so another good game by RURCZAK going on. HANA with 427 after 108. So this is around 60k lead for RURCZAK at the same line count. So something around 3 Tetrises. Oh, and HANA gets this long bar dependency, but gets a long bar immediately. And 507 for RURCZAK already. So RURCZAK continues with this 500 plus streak. And RURCZAK can even transition with a 600 plus score, but now a little bit of a misdecision. Okay, but RURCZAK made transition, yeah, to this setup, and still 600k possible, not anymore. Before transition, too many burnt lines. HANA with 479, so HANA will be behind on transition, and HANA will need some 19 play. But the board is kind of getting out of control. RURCZAK transition with 582. HANA needs to reopen the well. The well is open. RURCZAK is fighting for his life, but probably RURCZAK won't be able to survive it any longer. And HANA will have a chase down. 586 is the score you need. 586 is the score you need to take this game. 586. Is HANA able to get the score? Oh, those pieces are difficult, and HANA can't do anything more, and RURCZAK wins another game. 585, 780 is the score for RURCZAK. 519, 903 for HANA. It's not enough, and guys, for the very first time in this match, RURCZAK is in the lead. RURCZAK is for the very first time in the lead. We started the match with 2 games won by HANA, then RURCZAK bounced back to 2-2, then it was 4-2 for HANA, 4-3 for HANA, 6-3. Then we came back to this session, and yeah, that was it. Oh, and the world champion of the wrong version but correct playstyle is in the chat. Hello, Georgie, welcome. Welcome to see you here. Yeah, how are you doing? Okay, I complete the stats and then I will start. Might be back in September, would be cool. Joji, October, November are waiting for you. Paldas League, 3 qualifying spots are there, so think about it. October, November, Paldas League. 3 players get qualifying spots for the Paldas Cup. And September as a warm-up. Why not? Okay, the players are ready. Game number 16 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, so the situation in the match is, as you can see, 8-7. RURCZAK won 5 games in a row Was 3-6 back behind after session number 1, as you know. Now it's 8-7 ahead. HANA won only one game in this session so far, and it was the very first game. So HANA definitely needs to stop the bleeding, needs to win this game. Otherwise, it will be very comfortable situation for RURCZAK. It's a very important match, very important game in this match. Like almost every game in this session is very important, so yeah, maybe I'm talking too much truism and so on. And yeah, as we are closer to the conclusion of this match, I think the nerves will also play more of a factor, and not only, like, you know, the poor performance, also how well the players can handle the pressure. This might be also decisive. So RURCZAK starts with 70k, HANA starts with 86. RURCZAK gets a long bar for a Tetris, 93 for RURCZAK, 88 for HANA. HANA with another Tetris, 110,000. And yeah. Now RURCZAK closed the well, needs to open it, gets the well open and gets a long bar. Perfect timing for a long bar for RURCZAK. RURCZAK with 167, HANA with 140, but HANA will get those two long bars as well. One of them is there, and there is the second one for HANA. And HANA is actually in the lead, a little bit less than a Tetris lead for HANA in this game at the same line count. But definitely players are, yeah, like separated by less than a Tetris, so this might be a very intense game. They can keep up with each other until the transition. I'd like to see a nice 19 battle, but now HANA needs to deal with this board, which is not good for HANA. Can HANA do anything to survive it? Oh, that was perfect. And HANA should be fine right now. Of course, this allowed RURCZAK to extend the lead to 69 for RURCZAK, now to 92. And HANA needs to survive. And gets a oh, and the long bar didn't flip. What happened? And HANA tops out. Oh no, HANA, was it a controller malfunction or was it a brain fart or what was that? 232 is the top out for HANA. And RURCZAK is good. RURCZAK will be probably topping out very soon as well. But RURCZAK has enough points and RURCZAK leads 9-7. So a tough situation it was, and RURCZAK wins another game. I just died in brain. Yeah, brain farts, brain deaths. Yeah, this happens as well sometimes when the pressure is in. Yeah, because it looked like you didn't press the button and you simply let the long bar fall on the board. And yeah, RURCZAK is now 9 games, has won 9 games, HANA 7. So RURCZAK needs only one more game to win this match. HANA needs to win 3 games in a row. I also forget to press the buttons, yeah. I think it happens to all of us. And yeah. Let me quickly update the stats, and I will start the countdown for your game. Okay, so the players are ready. Game number 17. Okay, Before I start it, let me maybe refresh the players because it looks like something is not working on my end properly. So yeah, we have the players refreshed. The players are ready. Game number 17 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, so RURCZAK won 6 games in a row in this session. This is definitely, yeah, the ultimate test for HANA. Why is HANA not starting the game? Do we have a massive delay or what? Yeah, we have HANA. Okay, so yeah, it was kind of on my end. Sorry for that, some technical issues, I assume. Yeah, so HANA can't afford losing any more games. RURCZAK needs only one to win the game and the match and get this direct qualifying spot. Of course, the loser of this match will have a second chance in the third place match against the loser of the match between Le and Serenity. The other semi-final is scheduled for Saturday and Sunday, so will be played later this week. So we have currently RURCZAK with 19,000, HANA with 94, so more efficient start of this game for HANA. RURCZAK with a lot of struggles right now. RURCZAK is trying to find a way how to deal with this board. This allows HANA to build a lead. Over 120,000 is the lead for HANA right now. Okay, RURCZAK slowly but surely finding a way to solve this board, but HANA is 130k ahead and HANA keeps Tetrising. So definitely, this is definitely good news for HANA in this game. This is something HANA needed, and we'll see how it all goes. It looks like RURCZAK is slowly but surely regaining control over the board. Is dirty center well ready? Gets a long bar for a Tetris. Finally, a Tetris for RURCZAK in this game, but RURCZAK is 130,000 points behind, and we have played 50 lines or only. So HANA 289, RURCZAK 115. Now HANA 200,000 points ahead. So if HANA needed something, this is definitely a game. RURCZAK a lot of struggles in this game, but finally gets some long bars in a row and converted them into Tetrises. Still a massive lead for HANA, it is. $322 for HANA, and HANA is like 9 lines behind. So let's see, RURCZAK at 100 lines with 256. HANA can be over 400k, so theoretically speaking it can be over 150k lead for HANA, but HANA decides to skim few lines. 395, so like 140,000 points is the lead for HANA at 100 line mark. So not safe yet, but definitely this is the game when HANA can stop the bleeding. RURCZAK will need a lot of 19 play to take this game. Oh, but HANA is now kind of high and needs a long bar soon. Oh, this is looking kind of dangerous. But HANA opens the wall, gets a long bar, gets a Tetris. 448 for HANA, 353 for RURCZAK, another Tetris for HANA. 471, RURCZAK 354, still over 100k is the lead for the American player. And we are approaching transition very, very soon. 495 for HANA, 378 for RURCZAK. RURCZAK transitions with 402. And RURCZAK needs a lot of 19 playing. HANA transition 498, so 90k was more or less the lead for HANA at the transition point. So pretty good advantage, but HANA needs to play this game out as long as possible to make it sure. And RURCZAK's board is falling apart. RURCZAK can't do anything more. And HANA, after 6 games won by RURCZAK in a row, finally takes a game and stops the bleeding. It's 9-8 from RURCZAK's perspective. So one more game needed for HANA to force a decider. 416, 920 is the score of RURCZAK, which goes into the book. And HANA, of course, you can play this game out. It's your privilege. HANA doesn't want to play out. HANA stops out with 530, 732. Maybe it's a good decision to, you know, to have more, stamina, more power to play in this game number 18. It's a pretty important game, as every single game in this session, so to speak. But yeah, it's 9-8 for RURCZAK. RURCZAK needs one more game to take the match. HANA needs to win 2 of the possible 2 games. But you can only win 1 game at a time, so let's see what happens in game number 18. The players are ready. Game number 18 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let me refresh the players once again. Okay, so 416 was the score for RURCZAK. Yeah, okay, I have the correct scores. Okay, but we are back in game number 18. Game 18 of possible 19 games. RURCZAK leads 9-8. Let's see what happens in this game. Currently RURCZAK with 104, HANA with this Tetris 99. HANA a few lines behind. So we're basically in a neck and neck situation. For RURCZAK, 239 for HANA. So HANA a little bit ahead, but it's less than a Tetris. still a lot can happen in this game number 18. Yeah, sorry guys that I was like not commentating much in this game so far, but I kind of also needed to you know, to cool down a little bit. HANA with a Tetris 287, RURCZAK 314, but HANA is some lines behind. RURCZAK with 337 after 74, HANA with 333 after 73, so we're basically neck and neck after 73-75 lines of this game. And now RURCZAK needs to reopen the well, but he gets a nice solution and this prepares the Tetris readiness. So RURCZAK with 363, HANA with 357, and HANA probably will go for this center well setup. And here it is, Tetris for HANA. For RURCZAK, 405 for HANA, 90 lines in. Pretty good game, pretty good pace going, and still about 40 lines before transitions, so this might be a very, very decent score for both players. $459 for RURCZAK, $455 for HANA. Both players need to skim a few lines here and there. HANA is Tetris ready, RURCZAK not yet. RURCZAK couldn't transition those, transition this longboard into a Tetris. HANA is able to get a Tetris. 488 for RURCZAK, 482 for HANA. HANA gets another longboard for a Tetris, so 505 for HANA. And RURCZAK struggles a little bit with the board, needs to skim more lines. HANA with a better board right now. And HANA gets another longboard for a Tetris. RURCZAK 496, HANA 529. So HANA kind of able to build some kind of a lead going into transition. Let's see what happens. RURCZAK's board is also in a pretty tough shape. Can RURCZAK survive this transition? I don't know. 522, 523 is the transition for RURCZAK, and RURCZAK is about to top out probably. HANA already with 550, and guys, we will have a decider! We will have a decider in this match. 524 for RURCZAK is not enough. HANA transitions with 580, and HANA was 7-9 down, but was able to win those two games in a row. And HANA forces a decider, guys. We have 9-9. We have 9-9 after 18 games, and the final game, game number 19, the decider, will decide the outcome of this match. Will decide who wins this match. I need 5 minutes break. Okay, I think it's fair enough. It's fair enough, RURCZAK. Yeah, we also had a little bit of a break. I know it's a very important game for both of you, so I hope, HANA, you can understand what RURCZAK asks for. You have nothing against it, so yeah. We are 9-9. We go for a little bit of a break, and yeah, I'll show you the match stats maybe. The match stats after 18 games. Oh guys, how close the match is. You can see it on the stats. Both players over 8 million points in those 18 games. RURCZAK 2,200 lines, HANA 2,300 lines. As far as those top out scores are concerned, RURCZAK about 10,000 higher in the average, but HANA about 10,000 higher in the median losing score. Pretty similar average and median losing lines. This is a very high level match considering the stakes. And yeah. can win it? Who can win it? We played 18 games and basically they mean nothing. Only one game, and the outcome of this last game will decide who is going to win this match, who is going to take this direct qualifying spot. And Hannah writing in the chat, I don't understand how I'm getting outpaced. Yeah, that's a good question, Hannah. You were outpacing RURCZAK quite massively in session number 1. And today, RURCZAK is outpacing you. So maybe we need to think about, longer matches, like 3 sessions, that one player outpaces in one session, the other in the second, and the third session decides. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. And of course, guys, I will give you a brand new set of pieces for the final game because to make it fair, just to avoid any speculations about like training the seat secretly or something. So yeah, as soon as we will be back with this this decider, we will then I will give you then the brand new set of pieces, especially for this decider, especially for you. Yeah, and this one single game, guys, will decide who is going to get this direct qualifying spot for the 2026 Paldastetris Cup for the top 16 of this event. Will it be RURCZAK? Will it be HANA? I can't say it. I don't know. The momentum is definitely on HANA's pace. HANA won 2 games in a row. But the decider, it's a special game. It has its own laws, when I'm allowed to say it, and let's hope it will be a game which will decide on level 19 speed. This is my favorite format because it's fun to watch and play more games, said Sorrenti. Thank you very much, Sorrenti, for kind words. And it's also a fun format to commentate, to be honest. Because when you have a worse day, like for example, definitely RURCZAK had in session number 1, and if the match had to be decided on Sunday, with like 99% of probability, HANA probably would have won this match on Sunday. But the single day performance is not decisive to win the match, and it also gives a little bit more of, fairness, so to speak. I don't know. It's all also for the other viewers to decide. Okay, so let's see if RURCZAK is back. Yeah, RURCZAK is back, and HANA is not there. So as soon as HANA is back, I will give the players the new pieces for the decider. The final game of this match will decide about the outcome, will decide who is going to qualify for the 2026 Paldastetris Cup and who of the players will need to play one more match. No matter who wins, who loses this match, I want to say that both RURCZAK and HANA, you did well. Of course, only one of you can win this decider and advance. The loser will get the second chance, but yeah, a big shout out to both of you. You gave us a very good show, and this one final game will decide who gets this direct qualifying spot. And here is the seat for the decider. It will be 9-1, 5. Oh, I need some glasses. 5-8 D8. So no Bs. These are 8s. 5-8 D8. This is the seat for the decider. Yeah, and I hope viewers, you also enjoy this match, and you know what? we have another semi-final on Saturday and Sunday between Serenity and Le. Will the players be able to keep up with the performance RURCZAK and HANA showed us today and on Sunday? We'll see. We'll see. So, honestly, if this is my competition, I'm in trouble. Yeah, so Serenity, you'd better win against LED and problem solved. Yes, you don't have to face RURCZAK or HANA in the third place match. Okay, so we have HANA already ready for the decider. We're waiting for RURCZAK to be ready. RURCZAK, don't forget we start on level 18, so please move your thing to 8. Don't start your game on 19. Yeah, okay, so RURCZAK is ready, HANA is ready. The final game of the match, the decider. One game shootout starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The final game of the match between HANA and RURCZAK is here on your screens. 9-1, 9-1-5, 8D8. And here we are. Nice Tetris for HANA. RURCZAK already started with 71k, HANA with 50. So RURCZAK with 143, HANA with 91, HANA with another Tetris 121, and another one 144. So we are basically neck and neck. Yeah, HANA is like few lines behind on our screen, maybe due to like stream delays or something. So I'll try to refresh HANA maybe one more time, maybe it will help a little bit. So both players on 41 lines. Now RURCZAK went 45 with 193. HANA needs to skim few lines. That's another long bar for a Tetris. 215 for RURCZAK at 49. HANA with now 195 at 48. So HANA, yeah, it looks like one Tetris behind right now. Okay, so HANA with some really nice schemes to like maintain this Tetris already set up. RURCZAK with a clean board now needed to close the well for a second, but gets it reopened. Is Tetris ready? RURCZAK with 264, HANA with 223, so RURCZAK ahead in this decider. But still a lot of lines on 18 to be played, over 60. Oh, and now HANA is a little bit high. Needs to get a long bar and gets hit. Okay, so HANA should be fine surviving it. This of course allowed RURCZAK to build a lead, but RURCZAK also with not a perfect board, so both players struggling with the sequence. Okay, HANA gets a Tetris, 268 RURCZAK, meanwhile with 345. HANA is clean, RURCZAK needs to work on the board and create some dependencies. So this is a chance for HANA to close the gap. HANA is with a clean board, but needs to get a long bar or something. Oh, RURCZAK with a very weird board for a moment, but regains control over it. HANA with 294, RURCZAK 349, HANA with a Tetris 317, RURCZAK 351. The RURCZAK is dirty or dusty center already, gets a long bar for a 375 for RURCZAK, 317 for HANA, RURCZAK 5 lines ahead. HANA gets a long bar for a Tetris. HANA with a cleaner board for now, but RURCZAK can still try to build for a Tetris if the L piece comes. There is no LPs for RURCZAK, so RURCZAK needs to burn more lines. HANA also with not the perfect board, 354 for HANA, 387 for RURCZAK, so RURCZAK is ahead by about 30k. We are approaching transition very soon. Neither of the player with a perfectly clean board, but RURCZAK is going to open the well very soon, and RURCZAK will build probably one of the ground. HANA is clean as well, 392 for RURCZAK, 363 for HANA, so RURCZAK 30k ahead, and we are approaching the transition, the final transition of this match. But RURCZAK's board is kind of looking bad before transition. Is HANA able to take advantage of it? Let's find out. RURCZAK's board requires some help, gets a long bar, but HANA closed the well. HANA now needs to reopen the well, needs to get a long bar very soon, and HANA closed the well. When the long bar comes, what is HANA able to do with this board? RURCZAK transitions with 428, and HANA is very close to transition. HANA can do anything more, and HANA tops out. HANA tops out at 370. RURCZAK takes the game and the match, and RURCZAK advances to the 2026 PALDAS Cup. Oh my god. How dramatic this decider was. And congratulations, RURCZAK. Commiserations, HANA. But you both did well, guys. That was an amazing match you had. Only one of you could win. And the player who won is RURCZAK. Congratulations, RURCZAK. You qualified for the 2026 PALDAS Cup. You start as a top 16 player in this tournament. HANA, you have another chance in the third place match, so your hopes are not gone, not over. RURCZAK is your match winner. Congratulations, RURCZAK. Congratulations, HANA. You both did well, but only one of you could win. And I think we all saw the nerves in the decider when both players were not playing optimally, but RURCZAK was able to squeeze 60,000 points more. RURCZAK won. Congratulations once again. And here are your match stats after 19 games of action. RURCZAK 10, HANA 9, and RURCZAK advances to the 2026 PALDAS Cup. You can see the stats. I will prepare those standings. I will show you everything because there are things that changed in this whole thing. But first things first is the bracket. And here we have it. RURCZAK is the first player who qualified for the 2026 PALDAS Cup. HANA, you have a chance, second chance in the third place match. You will play either Le or Serenity in this event. And yeah, let me update all the other things, guys, and I will show you what has changed. Time to Minecraft. Okay, so good luck there, RURCZAK, and I think I'm good with I'm good with the standings. Yeah, with the PDM standings. So yeah, here is your bracket, and here are the Paldas cycle standings. Why are not updated? Oh, here we have it. So, what has changed? RURCZAK is the winner of the semi-final one, and RURCZAK gets this direct qualifying spot. RURCZAK is now good. So RURCZAK was provisionally qualified via PDM standings, but he can't be qualified via two methods, so to speak, two paths. So RURCZAK left this space in PDM standings, which is now taken by Gunther. But Gunther was fourth in the ELO standings, so Gunther left the space in ELO standings for someone else, and the player who is now provisionally taking this place is Jelena. We have, as you can see, Le in this standings, in the ELO standings as the leader, and Le is one of the players who can also potentially get this qualifying spot. So there are some things which can change, guys, which can change, and I will also show you the ELO standings, the ELO ratings after this match is done. RURCZAK, by winning this match in Decider, gained 4 ELO points. And yeah, I will show you those as well. Yeah, so does it change something for RURCZAK or not? Let's find out. RURCZAK started the match with 1742, gained 4 ELO points, as you can see, and is now tied with Cobra as world number 6 with 1746. HANA's ELO rating is 1649, but HANA has only 4 official matches, so doesn't appear on the list on the list yet. But HANA is going to play one more match in this tournament, so after this match HANA will be listed. And 1649, as you can see, it's more than Scamper, a little bit less than Yanni. So HANA, you are fighting for a potential world number 10 spot in the first place match as well. Yeah, so this is how it looks, guys. We are done with this very exciting match. It took a little bit, so to speak, and yeah, we have now few days break. We will be back on Saturday. For the first session of the match between Le and Serenity. And let me tell you what are the times. So both Saturday and Sunday sessions for Le and Serenity are scheduled for 19 UTC. 19 UTC will be the match between Le and Serenity. And yeah, we'll be back for that. Sorry, but I'm kind of out of words. Yeah, this was a very intense match. And I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And now we are going to check someone to rate. What is going on? We have Adam Irish Experience streaming some action, and there is our world champion Georgi playing against Habs. So let's go there and see how they're doing. And yeah, two-time Grime, thank you for the kind words. You enjoyed it, so next time to enjoy some paldastetris. Saturday and Sunday, Le and Serenity. I also expect kind of a how do you say it, close match. So yeah, Saturday, Sunday, 19 UTC for both sessions. See you there. Thank you for watching today, guys. What is a pleasure to commentate RURCZAK and HANA playing. Congratulations, RURCZAK, once again. HANA, prepare prepare for the first place match. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.